Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be first impressions of the Kat Von D foundations and the beautiful Shade and Light eye palette, which I love. Her packaging is just like the most amazing. I just love it. It's just so like 3D, so just, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And what I like about this palette, not only is the colors, but that they're all shimmer colors. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I'm all about the shimmer, the blingy, the glitter, all that good stuff. I don't like matte. I do have matte shadows in case I need to use them, of course. And I don't mind them coming in palettes, but I so prefer shimmers. And so if a palette can have all shimmers, I am on heaven land. So I love, love, love. And it has your bronzer, your contour stuff above there. So, yeah, it's like a 2-in-1 palette. Beautiful mirror in the inside. So it's going to be my first impressions on that. I don't have a direct plan as to a specific look that I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be going with the flow of how I feel as I go. So bear with me. I usually have my foundation, powder, concealer, all that already done so that the video is as short as possible. But in order to really give a first impressions, the first thing I put on is foundation. I don't do concealer and then foundation, or my eyes then foundation. I feel that that's so backwards to me. It's like, that's why it's called foundation, because it's the base of everything else that's going to happen, not you having to work and worry about if you're going to mess up your eye area and stuff like that. But everybody has their way of doing it that makes them comfortable and happy. So that all great. So I'm going to start with primer. I'm going to face primer, which is going to be the Unique Touch Glorious. I love this primer. I think it's the best. I love the silky feel of it. It comes out in a clear thing like that. So I just take it in my hand, rub it in, just put it all over my face, under my eyes, around my nose, even my neck. It just feels so silky and soft. It's like a thick silicone feel. So after that, I'm now going to put the foundation, which is the Lock-It foundation. And it's, I got the medium 52 neutral. So that's the shade that I felt in the store that it would best suit me. I heard a lot of good things about her foundation, so I'm excited to try it. It comes in, of course, even in the inside packaging, it's just so pretty. Oh my God. She just has elegance written all over her. So let's see how to open this. So I'm going to put it on my sponge that I'm going to be applying it on. I usually do 4 pumps on my regular shadow. So that's about 4 pumps there. If you know me, you know that I love the sponge to apply my makeup. So what I do is I just dot it all around where I'm going to blend. That's where I do the pats at. But that's about it. And then I start kind of like pulling it, extending it out. I usually do 4 swipes on my eyes. You know me, I have OCD if you've been seeing my videos. So that makes me feel comfortable. The same under my eye. I love the feel of it. Let me tell you that to start with. Love the feel. Love the way that it extends on your face as you're blending it about. Loving the look. I can completely tell that it's heavy coverage, which I love. The heavier, the better. I love heavy coverage. That's why one of my favorites is the Revlon Color Stay. The comparable to that would be your MAC. I don't feel Urban Decay is as heavy as the 2 that I mentioned, which are my top 2. But hey, I think Revlon Color Stay, as I said it many times before, is just as good, if not better, than MAC. I could easily get it in my town, and I pay half the price, so probably less than half the price. So it's a no-brainer. I'll get MAC if, like I said, the mall is an hour away from us, so I'll get MAC if I'm in town there. I love the way it blended all over my face, and that you don't have to like rush, like, oh my God, it's setting in already, so I better rush. But I feel like it goes into my skin perfectly. It's that natural, like, feeling, like that fresh feeling, but not that peppermint kind of fresh feeling, but that just that natural feeling. But at the same time, you can feel it's heavy, and it's perfect because I love heavy coverage. So that's how it looks. And I think the color that I chose is perfect. I'm looking at my mirror. I love the matte look of it. It's just perfect. I can tell this is going to be my all-time favorite foundation. And I'm almost willing to say that my Revlon Colorstay has been my holy grail forever, for years and years, and nothing has topped that. Not MAC, not Urban Decay, not nothing. But this is going to be probably the one. I just love it. I love the matte look of it. Just love, love, love. And I didn't really have to put like 4 squirts like I'm used to putting. I could have gotten away with probably 2 or 3 squirts, because a little goes a long way. So I'm trying to put the top back on here. I'll just put it on later. And now I'm just, for my powder, I don't have the Kat Von D powder, so I'm just going to use my Revlon Colorstay powder, which, like I said, that's my favorite all-time line brand of makeup. So I'm just going to powder my face. Some things I'm going to do off camera just to not prolong the video any longer than it has to be, because I don't have the editing program and all that yet. Believe me, I've been thinking about it, working on it for a long time, so it's going to be there before you know it. So just kind of do my neck area. Just goes down as where the natural neck ends. I go towards my ears, but not really trying to cover my ears. So my powder works well with this Kat Von D foundation. So, yeah, like it. So I would be willing to try. I mean, I love all her products. I have another palette of hers, a Serpentine, which I love, 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 and I'll be doing some looks on that. So now I'm going to do my eyebrows, which lately I've been using the ColourPop. What's it say? The ColourPop Raw Bass. It's this one right there. So but first I'm going to take my spoolie and just kind of brush my hairs. And then I kind of just outline it with this and kind of shade it in just to give it the base. So I take it from the bottom. I love this ColourPop pencil. I would definitely get some more. Then I take the top, kind of shape that as well. And then I start shading it in. Once I got the outline, I'm sorry, I hope you guys can see. Just start shading it in with just light strokes. I hope you guys can see that. Just gotta make sure it's basically filled in, even though I'm gonna go over it. And then I kind of do the other side. Gotta push some more of the product out. And once I get to the end corner, then I start shading it in and then coming back towards the inner area. I do like 2 to 3 steps for my eyebrows. They're kind of very sparse eyebrows and a mix between look like a black hairs and some light black hairs, but it's actually dark brown. So I'm going to take the Q-tip and kind of go under this eye and get any excess out. I'll do the same over here. So then I'm going to use, this is my Bitsy mechanical brow pencil that I got at Sally's Beauty Store. See if I can see that? And I usually go over it to darken in what I've shaded in. My daughter's using my other mirror, so this one I have to keep lifting and holding. So I just started that inner corner, also light strokes. It just starts to darken my eyebrows to its natural color. And I'll do this other side. I'm trying to make a line, but not a harsh line, just to shape that inner corner. So something to that effect, and I might go over it again, but I'm going to use my Wonder Brow, which I love, because at least I know if I rub my face or anything, the coloring of my eyebrows won't come off, that they'll stay even and nice and done throughout the day. So I just take that and go over it. And I do the same with the other side. Just slightly. And if there's any cleanup, I take the Q-tip and kind of clean up, which is not that much cleanup, but just going around it. And also, I'm trying to think if I want to do this on top of it again. So I'll take that same mechanical pencil and just go over it again. Get any spaces that I might have missed. Make my outline maybe a little bit stronger. But that's good for me right there. I don't know if you can see how they actually came out. Then I'm going to be using my concealer, which is, I just had it here, right here in my face, which is the Spot Cover Up in Contour Crayon. I got this from Shop Miss A, and I just love it. It's kind of a yellow color corrector concealer. I really, really like it. And I just take it all the way from under my eyebrow area, all the way to cover my entire lid and under the eyes. Do the same on the other eye. This lightning looks horrific, but I did open my blinds today, so. Then I take, knocking stuff over here, the other side that has the sponge. Just kind of blend it in, spread it, whatever you want to call it. Get in that corner. Go to the crease area and the lid, of course. Just make sure it's all evenly blended. Take the bottom, do it as well. Get that inner corner there towards the outer meets the upper. Do the same with the other side. These are steps that I do every day. Some things might change up a little bit here and there, whether I decide I want to wear a pomade for my eyebrows or my eyebrow powder palette, you know, every day. It just depends on how I feel. If I just want to do the Wonder Brow, if I just want to do pencil, just depends on how I feel. I love this sponge because it really blends in and gets in the corners there. Then I'll just take my finger and kind of make sure it's nice and blended. So there. So now I'm going to start working with the lovely Shade and Light Eye Palette. This is just an amazing palette. So I'm going to use, she doesn't have names on this palette. On her Serpentine she does. This cream color right there for my all over base. Oh, try not to cover the camera. So this is just for my all over base. I start again, just like the concealer, directly under the eyebrow area. It's a word I have a hard time saying. I say eyebrow, like a bra, instead of brow. I can say it, but just, I guess when I'm talking fast is how my words come out. Like the word naked. See, it's supposed to be naked. But if I say it really slow, I can say it correctly. But if I'm just talking fast, I say naked. So my kids, my friend Edith, she's probably watching this video and laughing. So I'm just taking that all over the eyelid, starting from under the eyebrow all the way down. I love, there's no fallout. I love that. It's very pigmented so far, but Kat Von D products is just one of a kind. The quality that she puts into each of her products, I mean, she just goes above and beyond. It has to be the best. And I love her. I started watching her when she was on Miami Ink, and I thought she was amazing. I love her tattooing skills. I mean, I think she's just a natural, one-of-a-kind artist. Look at that. Oh my God. That looks so nice. And that's just the all-over base. This is going to be my favorite palette, I think. My nose is running. Okay. So now, like I said, I didn't have a direct plan. I'm just going to look at the colors and see what I'm going to do. So in the crease, I'm thinking of doing possibly this color right here. Let's see if the camera will focus. Right there. The camera's not wanting to focus. So like I said, she has no names on it. So I'm going to do that all in the crease area. Towards the inner corner. But when I get to the inner corner, I'm going to go lightly. Look at that. Look at the pigmentation. Absolutely no fallout at all. This is just like amazing. I don't even have to do it twice, but just because I have OCD and I'm used to it, I'm going to do that. Get a little bit more closer to that inner corner, but not too much. And I kind of do strokes going downwards towards the lid. And I'll do the same with the other side. I'm already at 18 minutes. Can you believe that? Towards down. So look at the mirror again. Like I said, not going too heavy on the inner corner because I have plans for that. Going up, bringing light strokes down. Do it again. I'm wearing black and white today. So this is what you can call, I guess I could have did a transitioning shade, but this is going to be my transitioning shade. So I'm going to do a little bit more on this side because I noticed I went a little bit higher on that other side. Okay. For the lid, I'm going to use this color right here, which is kind of like a very light bronze color. So I'm going to use one of my brushes here. I'm going to go all in the lower lid area, working my way up to the crease. It's very, very light. See that? I'm going to do the same over here, going up towards the crease. I don't know if you can see that because a number's coming through. I don't know if you can see that because I had a call coming through and it kind of blocks it. So on top of that, because I feel it's just a little bit too light and I want it a little bit darker, I'm going to use this brown or bronzy color over here. Which kind of is similar to this one up here. So I think I'm going to work on transitioning on my lid. Then I'm going to take this lighter color here and put it on top of that. I didn't want it to kind of be similar to this up here, so I think I'm gonna go back into this color and put that over my lid. But I'm gonna use a different brush here. Let's try this one because I want it to stay light down there. So I'm gonna go back over with that light color. There it goes, just to bring it up a notch. I'm going to go back on that lid with that light color. Then I'm going to take, see what brush I want to use. Use this brush, and I'm going to go in with this black color here, since I have black on today, in my I don't know if I want to do my inner corner, my outer corner. I'll check it out. So I'll do my outer corner here. Which I'm not feeling that brush. So let me try something a little bit different. And this one's, I don't know where this brush is from. I don't like this one either. What is going on? Not, oh, let me figure this out. So the brushes that I had were a little stiff. They weren't the correct brushes, so it just kind of made it look like all this fallout, which when you dip into the product, it doesn't have that fallout, but it just was a disaster with the brushes that I chose. So I got a better brush now, but I don't want it to be way out here. So I'm having to do some cleanup here. There we go. Back on track here. So I wanted to do some kind of black in that outer corner, outer V there. Kind of blend it towards the crease. And I'm going to do the same with the other side. With light strokes, because this whole palette is very pigmented, and then you get black going. Well, you got a whole lot. My time is running out. So then I'm going to go back in with this color right here, which is kind of like a greenish color, like greenish bronze copper color, and then go back in and blend these two together. And I'm just blending the two colors together to make a soft blend. Yeah, that is definitely more like it. Kind of going over it, but not really taking away from I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Kind of just blending it together. And in the inner corner, I'm going to use I don't know what I want to use for the inner corner. So maybe I'm going to take that light color again into the inner corner. One I was trying to get. So just in that inner corner right there. Then I'll blend it back together. So it looks good to me over here, but it's kind of like blending. We have to mash them together. Once we do two separate colors, we have to mash it together. So I like the look. It looks really, really good here, but I don't know how it looks on your end. So now I'm going to take my blending brush and just blend on the top part of the crease area there. And I don't know if you saw my video yesterday, but when I want to do a light blending, I'll use the bigger, fluffier side of my dual brush. If I want a harsher blend, I have to take away a harsher line, then I'll do it with my small side over here that I use for the base. Okay, so that's for the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to do, let's see here. Oh, I'm going to do the contouring here. Then I'm going to do the actual bronzer blush in here. I did the contour here, and then the using this as a blush, and then I'm going to do this as my highlighter. My time is running out, so I'm going to have to do a lot of stuff off camera. Yes. So, and the lighter color. Then I'm going to blend them all together. So I'm going to do some things off camera and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I did my mascara and stuff and my eyeliner off camera, which I just used the Unique black eyeliner, which I love, but it could be any black eyeliner. Use my voluminous primer and carbon black black mascara. So now I'm just going to do my lips. I'm outlining it with this kind of gold shimmer lip liner. This is by e.l.f. It's an eyeliner, but it actually can be used as both. Then I'm going to use this e.l.f. Pore Perfector. It's like a shimmer, rust color looking lip gloss, lipstick. And it's in the color Glow Bronzed, I want to say. That's the color, if you guys could see it better than me. It's not, my camera's not focusing today. It's a beautiful bronzy rust color looking lip color gloss type of thing. So it's like that. So that is the look. So now I'm going to add my earrings that I'm going to wear for today, which are these beautiful kind of like diamond looking like hoops, which are my favorite when I wear my black. My time is running out, so I gotta go fast. Anyway, my first impressions of the Kat Von D is her Shade and Light eye palette is the ultimate best. I love that it's all shimmer, which is my favorite, and it has the contouring with it. Just love, 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 love the packaging, love the pigmentation, no fallout. The colors are just beautiful. Like I said, they're all shimmer like I love it. So a 10,000 plus, you definitely recommend you get it. The foundation is the ultimate. It's very heavy coverage, which I love, love, love heavy coverage. The heavier, the better. The color was perfect for me. The quality of it is just amazing. It is definitely going to be my #1 foundation. A little bit more than tidbit over my Revlon Color Stand. I thought I'd never say that. But yeah, that's the look. And then I'm going to put my black Kenneth Cole For Her spray on. You know, I always said, like yesterday, and I've said it in my previous videos, I have to color coordinate my perfume as well. Something crazy, but it's what I do. So yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm all smelling good. I got my hair. I just did a twisted you know, parted ponytail today. I got my black shirt on. My pants are like black and white. My diamond-like earrings here. My hoops, which are my favorite style. So this is a look I came up with. Like I said, I didn't have a direct plan. I just winged it. Just kind of wanted to try the palette and give you my first impressions of it. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and